Hey guys, it's Riley, and finally today I'm going to be reacting to Zayne's new memory, Fragrant Possession. I It has been very difficult to avoid spoilers the last 2 weeks, and I'm very excited to finally be looking at this memory. So no more talking. Let's just start.
The highly anticipated Rising Deep Space Hunter Awards ceremony will be held next week in Dawnlight City. Which rookie hunter has shown exceptional promise this past year and emerged as a rising star in the field? Here are our nominees.
Why did you turn it off? They were about to show the nominees' photos.
How many times are you going to watch this? You could probably recite the whole thing by now.
It lifts my spirits whenever I watch it. Is there a reason you don't want me to see it?
Seeing Zayne's gaze land on the remote in my hand again, I quickly moved to block the TV. Sure, it might put you in a good mood, but I can't help but worry about whether I memorized my acceptance speech when I see it.
You helped me rehearse my speech before and even teased me for being nervous. Now it's my turn to return the favor.
I position myself in the center of the living room and clear my throat. Zayne watches from the sofa. This honor doesn't just belong to me, but also to unicorns and my colleagues who work tirelessly behind the scenes to support our hunters. And then it's...
You look to the side when you're trying to remember the next line. It'll be even more noticeable when the camera zooms in on you when you're on screen.
Really, I didn't even notice.
It's a natural response when people are thinking. It's normal.
He gets up and moves Mr. Seal, the plushie I won at the carnival, to one end of the sofa. Then he carefully arranges the plushies we got from the claw machine around the sofa and the coffee table.
They'll be your audience. With me, of course. Don't stare at one spot. Move your gaze between the different sections of the audience. Practice making eye contact a few more times. It should start feeling more natural.
Following Zayne's advice, I practice my speech while making eye contact with each of our plushies. Fleecy, Happy Snowman, Astro Penguin. Hello, everyone. I'm Riley Snowcrystal. I am honored to be standing here today. My gaze falls on Zayne, who's sitting properly next to Mr. Seal. He's acting like a model audience member. This is cute.
You didn't pause here during your previous attempts. And your smile wasn't this mischievous before.
I wonder, did you practice the same way back then? Did a bunch of plushies serve as your audience?
Unfortunately, I didn't have anyone to play claw machines with at that time. So I had to create my temporary audience.
You made a row of little snowmen, then? An image immediately appears in my mind. A young Zayne is wearing his middle school uniform as he carefully positions his little snowman audience and earnestly makes eye contact with each one.
Getting distracted in front of your teacher. I see someone wants to be bold today.
He picks up the remote control from the coffee table.
Let's watch the news report a few more times. It'll help you review your speech and make me happy. You'll kill two birds with one stone.
Dr. Zayne, are your medical students compliant with your teaching methods?
You can call Grayson and ask him yourself. There's actually an online program featuring all the nominated hunters. I haven't had my fill of watching it.
Okay, I'll practice. I'll do it right now. I take a deep breath and refocus. Ever since I became a deep space hunter, I realized that this profession is more than just a job for me. As I finish my speech, my gaze falls on Zayne and Mr. Seal. What do you think? Well, that's not reassuring. It's still not good enough. Zayne turns to the side and gently claps Mr. Seal's fluffy flippers together. Oh.
Mr. Seal says you spoke more naturally this time. Miss Hunter's enthusiasm lit a fire in his heart.
That sounds dangerous. Seals shouldn't play with fire. But a small flame might help Dr. Zayne warm up. He's always so cold when teaching.
We finished our lessons. Now, I just need to see you shine at the ceremony.
Don't you have work that day? Are you taking time off to accompany me?
Would you like me to watch the television broadcast multiple times instead?
No. My heart is overflowing with joy. You better prepare yourself. If I win, the cameras might catch me running into your arms.
We should practice that now, just to be safe.
I mean, if you're offering. Before I can react, he pulls me into his warm embrace. You seem to be experienced in this. Do you really need to practice?
Although you're correct, I'm a firm believer in revisiting the familiar to discover something new.
On the day of the ceremony, Zayne and I catch an early morning flight from Lincoln to Dawnlight City. The award ceremony is scheduled to take place in the afternoon. We go to the hotel first to drop off our luggage and make our final preparations. There's always a line outside the restaurant across from the hotel. The food must be amazing.
A few days ago, you were nervous about the ceremony, but now that it's almost time, all you can think about is food. Hunters truly have a remarkable mental fortitude.
After changing into my hunter uniform, I spin for Zayne. He nods approvingly and pushes me to the entranceway so I can change my shoes. Dawnlight City is famous for its food. Since we rarely get the chance to visit, I can't pass up this opportunity.
Fortunately, that falls within my area of expertise.
Isn't gastrology related to food, though? Since when were you an expert in that?
I can find delicious food wherever I go. And you verified it yourself. That's expertise, no?
Then I'll stick with you after the ceremony. We have to try the most authentic Dawnlight cuisine before heading back.
No, I'm even more certain you brought me here for that reason alone.
Well, why not? Zayne offers his arm for me to hold on to. Suddenly, unease surges and envelops my entire being. Metaflux fluctuations.
What's the matter?
The local hunters won't make it in time. I'm heading down there. Stay safe. I reach for my hunter firearm, but Zayne has already opened the door.
They might need a doctor.
In the chaotic lobby, Zayne and I push past the fleeing crowd heading towards the entrance. I spot a young boy sitting on the floor. He's about to be trampled on by the panicking crowd. Without any hesitation, I scoop him up in my arms. Over here, the doctor will take care of you. Meanwhile, Zayne helps up a middle-aged man who was knocked down. He guides him to safety.
I'm a doctor. Please stay calm while I examine your injuries.
After bringing the boy over, I exchange a glance with Zayne. As he turns to tend to the panicked victims, I grip my weapon and run towards the entrance.
There's minor swelling here. It's a soft tissue injury, not a fracture. Try to avoid putting any weight on it. You're most likely dizzy from the impact. Stay lying down for now. The ambulance will be here soon.
The Wanderer charges at me with an increased ferocity, but Zayne's voice unexpectedly allows me to stay calm. Damn, wasn't expecting a fight. After loud gunfire ends, the Wanderer dissolves into particles and vanishes. As I check my surroundings, I see several ambulances parked at the hotel entrance.
Be careful. He might have a fractured leg. Try not to move him too much. Yes, I stopped the bleeding. The wound is deep, but he's stable for now.
Is everything under control?
Yes. And you?
The Dawnlight Hunters are handling the cleanup. Let me help you here. Zayne raises his wrist and glances at his watch.
What about the ceremony?
I turn my head to look at the hotel lobby's clock. There are only 10 minutes left until the ceremony begins. The metaflux fluctuations haven't fully subsided yet. I can't leave. His gaze lingers on my face for a moment before he firmly takes my hand.
Follow me.
He leads me to where the injured are. We and the paramedics help the remaining people into the ambulances.
Hello, I'm a hunter from Dawnlight City's Alpha team. Thank you for your timely assistance. We'll take it from here.
After the cleanup, I hand over the protocol and brief them on the situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rising Deepspace Hunter Awards Ceremony. We're broadcasting to you live from Dawnlight City.
I wonder which rookie will win this year. We have work to do now. Goodbye.
After the Dawnlight Hunters leave, I head toward the ambulances while reporting the situation to the association. How did it go? Are there still injured people inside? Pardon me. Are there still injured people here? As the last ambulance drives away with its siren blaring, Zayne stands by the roadside. He's in the middle of a phone call.
Give me a moment, please. She's here. I'll let her talk.
Oh. Zayne hands me the phone.
It's for you.
Hello, Miss Hunter. I'm part of the staff in charge of the Rising Deepspace Hunter Award ceremony. Your emergency contact informed us about your current situation. We're about to announce the winner, and it's you. Is it possible for us to call you for the ceremony?
Right now? I look at Zayne and a hint of warmth appears in his usually serene gaze. He nods to encourage me. Yeah, we could do that.
Thank you. Could you pass the phone back to your emergency contact, please?
I move to return the phone to Zayne. He drapes his coat over my shoulders.
The camera.
Oh. Looking down, I finally notice the tear in my clothes on the side of my waist from the battle. The white fabric is stained with the blood from the people I helped treat. I thought it was just going to be a phone call. Zayne takes the phone with one hand while gently smoothing my disheveled hair with the other.
I should be nervous. This will be my first day on the job as a phone cameraman, and it's for an important occasion.
A chief surgeon's hands are always steady.
I'll take your word for it. All right, this rookie photographer is ready.
You got this. The host's voice resounds from the large screen on the building across from us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just received an important update.
Zayne takes a few steps back and raises his phone so that I'm in the shot.
A wanderer had just attacked one of our city's hotels, and the recipient of this year's Rising Deepspace Hunter Award was at the scene. Because of her involvement in combat and rescue missions, she cannot arrive at the venue. However, we made an arrangement so that she can join us through a live video feed.
My face quickly appears on the large screen. The aftermath of the battle at the hotel entrance is visible behind me.
Hello, Miss Hunter. It's an honor to meet you, even under these circumstances.
I take a deep breath and make eye contact with the phone camera. Hello. I'll admit I didn't expect to debut on TV like this.
You're the most outstanding newcomer of the past year. We'd like to congratulate you for receiving this year's Rising Deepspace Hunter Award. How are you feeling right now? Would you like to share your thoughts with us?
I look at Zayne standing behind the phone. He gives me a slight nod and an encouraging smile. In that gentle gaze, I see a world keeping me safe and sound. Hello, everyone. I'm Riley Snowcrystal, and I'm honored I received this recognition. Ever since I became a deep space hunter, I realized that this profession is more than just a job to me. It has become an integral part of my life. Because of the unexpected circumstances, I find myself speaking more from the heart instead of following the speech I prepared. I believe that no matter what challenges await, my dedication to being a deep space hunter will give me the courage to face anything. Looking at Zayne, I find myself adding one more sentence. It's because I have someone who exemplifies these qualities. Although we work in different fields, watching his dedication has helped me find my own path forward. Thank you. The video call ends, and the large screen switches back to the ceremony venue. A pair of hands applaud me to break the silence. He approaches me while our shadows stretch and merge under the setting sun. I should give our rookie cameraman a round of applause. The camera didn't shake. You could do this as a side gig.
A side gig with one client doesn't sound promising from a financial standpoint.
How many more clients were you hoping to get?
I prefer quality over quantity. When you win more awards in the future, my job security will be guaranteed.
He opens his arms.
Now then, you won an award. Won't you come a little closer so we can celebrate?
Right here? Yes.
A promise is a promise.
With a smile, I take a step and fall into his warm embrace.
Congratulations on winning an award, Miss Hunter.
Thank you for being here with me. And as the sun slowly sinks below the horizon, the city lights begin to flicker on one by one.
They say every cloud has a silver lining. I suppose there's some truth to that.
Still holding me in his arms, he turns us around. As the evening lights turn on across the street, the usually packed restaurant is empty. Many of the people have left because of the earlier commotion.
Now that the ceremony is over, it's time to put my expertise to good use.
After a day of chaos and joy, we set off early the next morning to return to Lincoln.
Here are your lattes, miss. This one has extra sugar.
For Zayne, of course. Thanks. Zayne, do you still want to... Where did he go? He was just here. I look around and quickly spot his familiar figure. He's at the entrance of the airport bookstore around the corner. What caught his attention? Taking a sip of my latte, I walk toward him with our drinks in hand, but as soon as I see the magazine he's holding, I almost choke. What's that? He takes his latte with one hand and pats my back with the other.
Don't you know what you look like?
I meant to say, why is my picture on the magazine cover? My face is on the cover of Dawn Light Weekly. It's from yesterday's award ceremony. An eye-catching headline next to it says, "Rising Star on the Front Lines, the first deep space hunter to receive an award while fighting."
The efficiency of this city's local media outlets is impressive. Hello. I'd like 10 copies of Dawn Light Weekly, please.
Hey.
This magazine isn't easy to find in Lincoln.
With your glasses, you technically only have 2 pairs of eyes. Why 10?
Who says they're just for me?
Oh no.
Grayson, Yvonne, Dr. Riley, Dr. Noah, and everyone else in the division wants to read it. Oh, and my parents. Let me think. Oh, that won't be enough. I should keep a few at home. Excuse me, I'll take another 10 copies.
I'm sorry, sir, but this is all we have in the store. You can scan the QR code for our online bookstore. We offer free shipping for orders of 2 or more copies.
You have ordered the following online. Dawn Light Weekly, 10 copies.
No hesitation.
Thank you for your purchase. We'll ship your order tomorrow.
After completing his purchase, Zayne walks beside me with a freshly printed stack of magazines in his arms.
I'll read these while we wait for our flight. It'll be fun to savor every word.
Don't you think this is a bit much?
Some of my medical students buy multiple copies of the same merchandise. I didn't understand it before, but now I do. It's hard to resist. Besides, an up-and-coming photographer technically took this cover photo.
He holds up the cover for me, and I can see the mirth in his eyes.
Sentimental value and logic make it worth collecting.
Your flight has safely arrived at Lincoln Airport. Please, gather your personal belongings and exit the plane in the orderly manner.
After we land, we collect our suitcases from the baggage carousel and head to the exit.
There she is! Over here!
Hey, it's been a while since we've seen Tara. Tara, what are you doing here?
I'm here to welcome back Unicorn's Rising Deepspace Hunter, of course!
Not you two.
Did you know it's been 3 years since a hunter from Lincoln City won the Rising Deepspace Hunter Award?
Oh.
The whole building was buzzing with excitement yesterday. I'm here on an urgent mission from the PR department.
Tara steps aside as an energetic young woman approaches with a bright smile.
Hello, Miss Hunter. I'm Lena, a reporter from Panorama. Congratulations on receiving the Rising Deepspace Hunter Award. After seeing the ceremony yesterday, I immediately contacted the Hunters Association about doing an interview with you as soon as possible.
That was fast.
We've already secured a shooting location, so we'll start this afternoon.
The 2 women escort me out, one on each side. Zayne follows us with the luggage, and a hint of amusement appears on his lips.
The PR department says this is a perfect opportunity to get more people to sign up as hunters. They're giving us their full support.
We're not going to the Unicorns building?
Everyone knows what a hunter looks like when working. And with yesterday's award ceremony, that responsible side of you has been thoroughly showcased. That's why we'd like to capture a different side, the one existing outside of your work as a hunter.
As soon as the award ceremony is mentioned, I turned around and glanced at Zayne.
Dr. Zayne?
He's coming too.
Hello, Ms. Lena.
Lena's gaze flits between me and Zayne, and understanding appears in her eyes.
Dr. Zayne was on our magazine's cover when he won the Lindy Award. What a wonderful coincidence.
That's in the past. She has the spotlight now.
Nah, you're joining me.
Of course, don't worry. We have no interest in prying into people's private lives. Miss Hunter, if you don't have any other plans today, we can go to our office. My car is parked over there.
They're pulling out all the stops.
I know the address. I'll take her there. We have luggage, so my car will be more convenient for her.
All right, we'll see you there.
I'm also done, so I'll be heading back. Oh, Dr. Zayne, can I buy a copy of your Dawnlight Weekly?
Not you too.
Keep it. I have 19 more.
Oh my god.
Thanks! I can't wait to read it when I get back.
As soon as Zayne's car pulls up at the magazine's office, I'm whisked away to the dressing room and immediately surrounded by a professional team of stylists and makeup artists.
We want to incorporate a seasonal theme into the photo shoot. The styling and makeup will have an ethereal, soft aesthetic.
The dress they put me in is elegant and different from what I'm used to. Am I really doing the interview dressed like this?
Our magazine focuses more on fashion and style. It's not exactly the same as a typical interview you'd see on the news. Don't worry, Miss Hunter. We'll show a different side of you in these photos. Just ask Dr. Zayne. He experienced this before.
In the mirror, I see my face with makeup and Zayne leaning against the wall. His gaze meets mine in the mirror.
I believe you have more experience than me when it comes to photo shoots. All I remember is being made to try on several flamboyant outfits.
Dr. Zayne, that's just how fashion works. Besides, the issue with you on the cover sold really well.
I want to see that magazine with Zayne. My gaze involuntarily drifts to a nearby clothing rack. Several stylish men's outfits hang alongside the women's clothes I tried on earlier. Is that issue still available? I didn't know Dr. Zayne back then, so I missed out.
Why don't we have Dr. Zayne wear this? It's from
Yes,
the same
please.
designer who made your dress.
Do it. Lena promptly asks the stylist to grab one of the men's outfits. With a knowing smile, she winks.
Thank you for giving us this exclusive interview as an up-and-coming hunter. Please accept these outfits as our gift. We'll make the final preparations now. Once you've changed, you can come downstairs.
Lena whisks everyone out in a flurry, which leaves Zayne and I as the only ones in the dressing room. He looks so good! Zayne emerges from the changing room with a resigned look on his face.
Truly, the journalists will do anything to get closer to their interviewees.
You look different in this. Good different, of course.
You don't like it?
No, I love it. You should wear things like this more often. Yes. I can't help but circle around Zayne to get a better look. Then I grab both his hands and examine the outfit from every angle. I usually don't get to see you with this style. Who knew it'd suit you so well?
There's a simple method you can use to see me dress like this more often. If you wear these sorts of outfits more frequently, I'll simply follow suit.
Noted. Really? Won't that be too eye-catching for you?
If I did it by myself, yes. But when two people wear matching clothes, those can be considered couple outfits. Is that not a correct assessment?
The interview takes place in a vintage villa. Blossoming flowers cover every corner and breathe life into the spring-like atmosphere. After answering the questions about the work of a deep space hunter, the interview becomes more casual.
Flowers are blooming in Lincoln now. Have you already done some flower viewing, Miss Hunter?
I've been busy with missions lately, so I haven't had the chance, but the flowers here at the villa are beautiful. Is this place a memorial hall?
During the Chrono Rift catastrophe, this place served as a temporary medical shelter. Many injured individuals who were rescued by hunters are covered here.
I pause for a moment. My gaze lands on Zayne, who's standing behind the reporter. It wasn't just hunters who saved them. Doctors were just as essential.
Indeed. While these professions are different in nature, they're equally important. When they heard we wanted to interview this year's recipient of the Rising Deep Space Hunter Award here, the staff closed the place for the day and gave us full access to the venue.
Once the interview is done, I should have time to walk around.
That concludes our interview. Thank you for your time, Miss Hunter. We need to write the article and edit the photos, so I'll get going now.
Lena quickly departs with the team. Only Zayne and I remain in the villa's courtyard. I turn around to see Zayne with his phone out. It's facing me. Looks out like our rookie photographer got inspired after watching from the sidelines for an entire day.
I picked up some professional photography techniques while watching. I wanted to practice them since they're still fresh in my mind. Besides, my work is already on the cover of Dawnlight Weekly. You can trust my skills.
You just got lucky with your model.
Then I'll need my model's full cooperation to step up my skills.
I see her! That's definitely her!
Oh dear.
Miss!
A group of young men and women who look like college students appears at the courtyard entrance.
Hi! We're Hunter trainees. Congratulations on winning the Rising Deepspace Hunter Award.
Thank you. How did you find this place?
You're famous at our school now. Everyone at the Hunters Association is talking about your interview.
Dang, word got around really fast.
Can we take a photo with you? Your appearance on the live video feed was inspiring.
As the group gathers around me, Zayne gives me a nod and prepares to step aside.
Excuse me, sir. Would you mind taking our photo?
All right.
Zayne takes the camera and steps back.
Please look at the camera, everyone. 3, 2, 1.
Can I stand next to you, miss? I want to stand next to you too! Is this what you wore for the interview? You look good in it. Which magazine will it be in? When it comes out, I'm getting 2 copies. I'll keep one and read the other. Oh, it's Panorama.
Aw, he doesn't look happy. Why are these shutter sounds getting more chaotic? Zayne quickly walks over and returns the camera to the boy.
There you go.
But I wasn't looking at the camera.
I took several. You can pick from those.
He reaches out and guides me away.
It's about to rain. We'll be going now.
As if on cue, clouds cover the sun. The distant rumble of thunder fills the air. He takes my hand and strides into the courtyard. We make our way through the courtyard to the garden behind the villa, and our surroundings become quiet. The sound of rustling leaves and birdsong remain.
No one should be able to find us here.
You can also be impatient, Dr. Zayne.
I don't have as much patience as you think.
But you managed to maintain your composure when there were other people. A refreshing floral fragrance fills the air as a magnificent wall of flowers comes into view. The blossoms cascade in layers as far as the eye can see. I pick up a fallen flower and fiddle with it. With a playful smile, I look at him. Whether I'm away on a 2-week business trip or at the front lines, your composure is always perfect in front of others.
It's different this time.
How so? They're all strangers with no ill intent. Aww. Thunder rumbles once more as it starts drizzling. Raindrops filter through the leaves. It's actually raining. He takes one of the umbrellas left by the flower wall for visitors and pulls me close. We're both under it now.
Let's take shelter in the pavilion.
was too late, darn it. Oh, goodness. Who knew taking shelter from the rain could lead us to such beautiful scenery?
I could smell the flowers while we were running. Now their scent is stronger with the rain.
Yep. Okay. The handkerchief smells like the flowers too. Oh no, he's saying that. Never
The
mind.
handkerchief smells like the flowers too.
Since when were you so keenly aware of fragrances?
Why are you recording me picking up a flower?
Come on, I can't take screenshots on this. No. That's sad. Oh god, I cannot read what she's saying. I can't read what she's saying. Don't move, you'll scare it away.
You just want to photograph it.
Oh, you're so beautiful, Zayne. I could be here as long as I want. If only it would let me take a screenshot. Okay.
Wouldn't you say it's rare to see this side of Zayne?
You changed ever since you came. Oh god, I don't know what that said. Something from Dawnlight City.
It's not me. You are the variable here. My changes involve you.
Does that include possessiveness?
My answer wasn't obvious enough.
Stop it! Why are you so cute? Do it again. Aww. That's so sweet.
Animals don't really like to share. We're no different. I want the eyes I love to see only me.
Oh. You're greedy.
Yes, very greedy. I only just discovered this side of myself, too.
I love how he looks at her. What would you do if my eyes only looked at this flower?
That's fine. I'll just make it mine. This flower you're enamored with. It doesn't end with this flower. I want to be infused with your floral scent. To possess the same fragrance as you. Or perhaps... I want to let it take me. And now, our bodies have the same scent.
Oh, again. Perfect. Good. I have to replay this again to get so many more screenshots. Oh my goodness, Zayne. The sudden rainfall quickly ceases. Zayne holds me close as we sit on the pavilion railing. His passionate kiss sets my body aflame. My thoughts are no different from a hazy dream. Zayne. Catching my breath, I lean against his chest as it rises and falls. His scent and a floral fragrance mix. I feel dizzy. He lowers his head, and his lips brush against my hair.
I didn't mean to keep you all to myself.
Nah, I have no problems with that. What? Branches with flowers hang down from outside the pavilion. They're close to my ear. As his fingers play with the flowers, the petals touch my skin with the slightest of touches.
Whether it's winning awards and gaining recognition, appearing on magazine covers, or becoming a role model for the next generation, no one could be happier or prouder than me. But sometimes, I find myself torn between wanting everyone to see my treasure and wishing fewer people would look your way. Isn't it a perplexing contradiction? I've never felt this way before.
I raise my head to look in his eyes. I know, I'm more familiar with this feeling than you are.
Why?
When I first met you, everyone already had their eye on you. When everyone sees you as their treasure, was it possible for me to keep my possessiveness in check?
Then don't hold back.
My reflection occupies his clear gaze.
This treasure wants to be the only one in your eyes.
See, you already know the answer. He slowly tightens his embrace.
If we share the same answer, then this different side of Zayne you've seen today might be more apparent in the future.
I want to see every side of Zayne that reveals itself because of me. And what I saw today, I really like it. His fingers, which have been touching flower petals, brush against my lips. That lingering floral fragrance is so close.
I'll show you everything you like.
Please do.
And I won't hold back.
Please don't. Oh, I knew that would be amazing. I have to go back in and take a lot of screenshots, and there are a lot of voice lines I also want to save as well. But I could do that later. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like and subscribe as well if you want to see more. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.